If you want to look as sexy, handsome, beautiful as this gentleman right here and an overall team principal champion, there's one place to go, and that is Sully's Shirts, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the custom-made shirts, the custom-made fonts, the custom-made phone cases today at Sully's Shirts. And don't forget to check out our friends at Rapid and Wallaby store as well at Sully's Shirts today. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, past races, current races, races where I course many safety cars. Check them out today. And don't forget our Twitch channel, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe, follow, and help us out. And don't forget our partners, Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League.
Go. 3-red line.
Underway. It's Jared versus Ryan. The final race.
Here we go, chat. We got 4. We got 5.
We got 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go.
I've disconnected again, haven't I? I've disconnected again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Going 3 wide. Oh my goodness.
On the pit straight. Kangaroo down to the P3. Oh my god, there's multiple cars going wide.
It's the Apex in a really good fashion.
Aaron will lead into turn 1. Ryan comes through. Betsy and Coot go side by side. Betsy tries to see if he can get the run here on Ryan, but he can't get it done.
Oh, Urban, a long way back.
Oh.
Here. Oh dear, that's an unusual one. That is a big...
We're going at it together. Let's just get on board with Lev's point of view. Contact again. Contact again.
Speaking of Chris, send it. Oh, he has. Oh, lovely. Lovely move.
Ooh, closest you want to get, and it's closest you want to get in this pack. This could end in a safety car with, look at them all bunched up with each other.
In the P5, and here comes Car Gamer. Gets the move done. What about Mansell? He absolutely sends it on Jimmy.
Oh, McBee. Crunchy.
Ebra. Oh no, never mind. Thought they were side by side.
Oh, we see one.
Yeah, this goes... Oh, and Embo goes off the track.
Oh,
Oh my...
image.
He's out of fuel!
He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel.
We saw this! We saw this at...
No.
He does not want another time penalty. And here it goes, Kangaroo Guy for the lead.
It's scripted stuff. Mark Scaife, how do you feel? Ryan's in!
Tell you what, he comes through here. Oh, hits the apex really nicely.
Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He is from the outside. There's a little bit of contact.
Tell you what, this means Mitchie.
Oh, he's
Mitchie!
made them... Oh my god!
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh no! No, Mitchie! Image!
I don't know what to say. That was an unbelievable finish.
Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Welcome back to FormulaOCE. Yes, we are back racing after a 2-week break due to the October long weekend and the Bathurst weekend where everybody was at this past weekend. But we are back racing for the final part of the season, of season 4. We've got 10 rounds to go. 10 rounds to go, ladies and gentle people. We're here for the Canadian Grand Prix, and we're just on board with Phoenix to finish his first time run, and it's a 1:12.2. So, Wooly and Karma Wooly and Karma both have a quali ban. So I don't know why Karma's out on track. So I need to ping him and let him know that he can't set a lap. He needs to retire. Give me 1 second, chat. I did ping him before we went live. So hopefully he does not. Why has NH joined? He needs to leave. Yeah, so they both have quality bans just due to license points accumulations. And after Baku, where is he? Thomas has a 5-second post-race to be added to the end of his time, not counting any other penalties he might get this race. So he's already got a guaranteed 5 seconds. So yes, chat, it has been a while. We already hit double-digit viewers. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. As Car Gamer up to P1 and probably will be coming into the pits. Yes, he is the lone Ferrari man. Panish in this quali session across the line. It's going to be 11.3, which is good enough for P2. And thank you, Andy, for leaving the session. Yes, what now? Kano is in the AlphaTauri because he is a Tier 3 reserve. I'm fair with everybody as Thomas Island goes into P6. Get what me, lads. Yes, if you haven't noticed, or you've been living under a rock, the first of the triple threat 6v6 between OCE, Rapid, and Wallaby was done this past Sunday at Brazil, and the OCE boys, well, they got an early lead heading into round 2, and it's going to be Wallaby's turn this Sunday night, which will be live streamed on their channel, but we'll be talking about a little bit later on in the stream. But for tonight, we're just going to talk about Tier 3 and the Canadian races. Easy Reaper, middle sector time split. It's purple. It's a 44.1. Oh, you probably want to be in the 42, so he's about 2 seconds off. We don't advise promotion in the Twitch chat, but if you go to the partner section of OCE, I'm sure you'll find the Wallaby invite link. And Easy coming P30, yeah, as I said, 2 seconds. Needs to find some more time, but, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to talk about championships. So here's the first lot. As you can see, Ferrari has a 34-point lead over Williams in the constructors. AlphaTauri P3, they're only 4 points behind Williams, but after Williams' strong showing at Baku, that is going to be... Oh, I forgot to change the goddamn channel points. That's my bad. Mercedes are 4th and a little bit comfortable, but they have Alfa Romeo behind them. Red Bull is 6th, McLaren is 7th, Aston are 8th, Alpine are 9th. So there's a battle for P7 between McLaren, Aston and Alpine. Only 9 points separate those two. And unfortunately, Haas is down in P10 as I bring up the driver standings. And as you can see, Mad Dog actually leads by 2 points. 2 points over Wooly Mixer. Car Game in the P3 is 2 points behind Wooly. So the top 3 separated by 7 points. So championship-wise, it is going to be fascinating to see. As you can see, up until from 17th down to 20th, no points, so they're yet to get off the mark. I'm sure they will be. As you can see, there is the reserves list. Lots of reserves for Tier 3, apparently. Easy's back into the points. Kano out on the lap. He's made a mistake somewhere, so he'll obviously go again. Mad Dog's up in the P2. Car Gamer is in the still in the P1 with a 10.768. And they divided in the Red Bull. His second race in the Red Bull up in the P4. So Hutto obviously making a smart choice. Phoenix down in the P10. And driver 48, who is in Sparky seat here tonight, is in the P6. I believe there was no other driver moves. I don't think so. Only the O divided one, which we said in Baku. Oh, Kano has retired. Kano has retired. Oh dear, that is a massive crash. And well, it looks like Kano will be starting in 18th once George Urban and War Machine put their laps in. If they can put it up. War Machine in the Alfa Romeo. Getting a bit of a slipstream from the Alpine, which he's now not getting. Oh, gee, that McLaren. It's George. Oh, I think he might just get away from that. He might just get away with it. Doodleson's obviously not happy about something. What happened, Doodleson? Thank you for the follow, Divided. Much appreciated. And Zoltan's left the session. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where is... Oh, there he is. Jesus Christ, War Machine. I thought... How is that not a corner car? As War Machine goes into 14th. Alright, there you go, Zoltan. I sent you an invite. Also, chat, there'll be no formation lap because of the issues we had at Baku with people leaving, rejoining, not getting cars, and cars getting disqualified. They, yes, formation lap will be off, hopefully for this round, but if any of the other tiers run it and they have no problems, it'll be back for next week, which is going to be a fascinating race. Whichever way you think about it, as Panish goes up to the P2, Thomas. Hey Rose, how we doing? How we doing, Rose? When are you gonna come race? Like that? Yeah. I hopefully that hasn't been messed up. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to rework the channel points. Let me just see. Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, it's still 1,000 channel points. December. Oh, that's when we finish. A Mad Dog Hot Lap. Okay. Alright. I can do that, Rose. I can do that. He's currently P3. So let's just have a look at gaps to leaders. So can't go about 3/10 gap to Panish. A 3/10 gap to Panish. So can't go, but does have a bit of a gap. Can Panish spoil the party? Can Zoltan be up near his teammate? He's 1.1 off Car Gamer. So this could be huge for Williams. 34 points, as I said, is the gap between Williams and Ferrari. So, come for the last race. Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, Williams and Ferrari still a battle on for the construction. And AlphaTauri aren't that far. They're 4 points behind Williams. So, that's what, 38 points separating the top three. So, it's a 1-2. It's a 1-2. Whoever gets a 1-2, and both Ferraris DNF. Knock on wood. And something could happen. It is Canada. Anything can happen. We're still waiting on George and Urban to set a lap time. Not sure what Urban is doing. Bit of a secret line into corner 5 and 6. Okay. Okay. A secret line apparently. Chat. Zoltan's off on his run. Mad Dog's still in the pits. Car Gamer gonna complete his next time's run. No, yes, he will, but he made a mistake somewhere. So let's just have a look and see who is where. So in terms of tyres, so Scotty Max P6 on Tilapold softs. Yeah. Okay. So everybody pretty much near enough on fresh softs. So obviously with the real life F1 getting rid of the medium tyre for quali, which is useless. Yeah. Well, I've got to learn the sickness. So do I. Oh, Card Game is out! Card Game is out! Oh, gee, this could be huge for the fight for pole. Mad Dog and Panish absolutely getting a lifeline here. Oh, wow. What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Wilco? How we doing? How we doing? This could be huge for the fight for pole. And for Card Gamer as well, who's in a championship fight, who's third. But he's ahead of Mad Dog and, of course, Wooly with that qualifying ban. Same with Karma as well. Testing. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah, Penske with the tier 1 sub. Much appreciate you. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be quiet. And here is the hot lap request from Rose with Mad Dog. And there is the hot lap request done with Mad Dog. Only good enough for P2. Urban's retired? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Phoenix also out. George also not sure what George is doing. Maybe just trying to get out of the way. Henchman gonna cross the line to complete his next time run. Panish on his last run. Choppy, no, it looks fine. You might need to restart. As Henchman goes up into P8. Scotty Mac up into P7. But can he go further forward? He'll get a lovely slipstream from the McLaren. No, he won't move anywhere. Who's that Alpha? It's Mad Dog. So he does have a 2-1. And he did not make the line. Mad Dog did not make the line. Can Panish spoil the party here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Is that Easy's car? Yes, it is. But he's 4 seconds down. He won't be getting on pole position. Can Panish find at least 3 tenths? 3 tenths to get pole position. No, he can't. It's only good enough for P2. What about Divided? He's had an absolute shocker. What about the Henchman? Wall of Champions hits the wall a little bit on the rears, and he won't be getting pole as well. What about Scotty Mac? He's getting a lovely toe from George. As George gets out of the way. I don't know if Scotty Mac can do a 9. Or a 10. Can he do a 10? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. But Thomas, P4. He gets ahead of Divided. Where is Zoltan? And Zoltan is done. Zoltan is done for this quali session. But Car Gamer gets pole position here, ladies and gentlemen. Panish gets P2, so that is good news in terms for Wooly. He's got his teammate at the pointy end. And he's in between Car and Mad Dog. Oh dear. Well, now I know why Doodleson went off in the chat. 5 place grid penalties for the both. And the Drunk Driver Award goes to Kano, 29 seconds behind P1. But as you can see, there it is. And as I said, no formation lap on. So it is going to be fascinating to see how this will be played out. If it indeed is raining or not. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of grid penalties. But I think you can still send the incident to the stewards. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think you need... Just ping Kahoot, because he's the head steward. And, yeah. And just ask him... do it after the race, Doodleson. Do it after the race, Doodleson. Just concentrate on the race for now. And then talk to Kahoot after the race. Or ping me after the race. We'll have a chat. Okay. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 3 weeks, we're going to go racing. As we're still waiting on everything. And it's lights out and away we go. Car Gamer gets on the line. Okay, Mad Dog does as well. Panish still holds on the P3. But the red... Oh my god, what is that AlphaTauri doing? Oh my god, who is that? That was Kano. Oh my god, that could have been absolute tears. Oh my god. Oh, that could have been absolute disaster. Oh dear. Oh. As Zoltan is making his way up the order, and everybody except for Kano is on the hards. Well, that should say what the race is going to be like. So, will we see some rain? That is the question. Oh, Zoltan and the henchmen are going at it like last night's Peter. Pedals issues, I guess, but on the grass. Yeah, exactly. As I said, that could have been an absolute disaster. Driver 48 here in the P5. He's ahead of O Divided in that Red Bull seat as the first lap of the race is now completed. He's now back under the 1 second mark as Mad Dog and Panish are squabbling over for second and third. And the henchman's into the pit, so he did get some damage. So I wonder if Zoltan's hit him into the fence. Because when we come with Zoltan, henchman was up close to the fence. Not saying Zoltan did, but it's just a wonder before anybody goes off their heads at me. I'm just asking a question. Damn, yeah, that could have been it as well. I think if Hedgeman did get damaged, I think that's a big penalty coming. Oh, not a big penalty, but a penalty coming to Kano's way. As Wooly gets ahead of Awash, who's down in the 15th. Wooly slowly but surely making his way up the field. Let's just have a look, see, and let's have a look at this battle between... Oh, no, we won't. We'll have a look at this. We'll have a look at this. There's two McLarens here fighting for P10. Oh, this is going to be an absolute disaster. The McLarens have hit each other. The McLarens have hit each other. George and Karma have hit each other. I think that might have been Karma's fault. Oh my god. Oh no. Goat's absolutely tearing his hair out. Or what little hair he has. Out. And he survives. All for 1 point. There's a yellow flag. Oh, it's Scotty. Scotty Mac has had a moment in the sun. And duck punt against... Oh no, he does not. Oh, there's some damage there. Oh. Oh! 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 It's a virtual? Well, what on earth happened there? It's a safety car! It's a... And Herbert's got a 5-second penalty for speeding. So, let's just unpack what just happened here, chat. We went on board with the duck puncher battle. He got spun. There was some front wing damage, so duck puncher was coming in anyway. I'm not sure who he collided with. He spun around, pointed the right way. He went, loses the rears, and Doodleson... I think Doodleson hit him? Or Duck hit Doodleson? I don't know. That... Doodleson's out. Duck Punch is still in. And George has hit Wooly. So, was it War Machine that hit Duck? Honestly, I am so confused right now. George gets another 5 seconds. I don't know what is going on. This wouldn't happen. Yeah, it wouldn't happen. What now? That is... Kahoot, can you find out what happened? It won't. Trust. It won't happen in Tier 1. Tier 4 maybe? Maybe T2, but T4 definitely. T4, that something will happen on Saturday. Don't know what, but it could be something. Oh, Duck has spun again. Well, luckily it's a safety car. Wooly's up into P9, by the way. after all this, so we're in safety car mode. It's Car from Panish, from Mad Dog, Thomas Island, Zoltan's up into P5, so great recovery for the Williams lad up into P5. So both Williams cars are in the top 5. That is huge news for them, especially in the constructors fight. Divided P6, Easy P7, so he's done very, very well so far. Phoenix in the P8. Can Phoenix get off the mark here tonight? Wooly P9, Carmen P10, the Wash P11, Kano P12. Oh, Driver P13, Henchman P14, Scotty Mac P15, War Machine 16th, George 17th, Ducks back into the lane, and Urban's back into the pits. And Doodleson's the lone DNF. Doodle spun out of the corner, Duck as well, and War just So Urban and Duck both onto a set of hards. They've done their one pit stop, so they can technically go to the end if there's no weather. Let's just run a board with... Oh, there's some dark clouds. There is some dark clouds, but I don't know if that's going to bring it any rain. This safety car will help. And War Machine spun. And safety car's in this lap, so War, Urban and Duck will make it to the rest of the pack. So they're going to go to the end. The medium lads, I think they're going to have to pit again. Are we going to see like a two-stop race here? Well, we're about to find out here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to lap 7 of 35, so 29 racing laps. And car has gone. There's yellow flag, sector 3. Oh, Duck spun it again! And Divider gets a time penalty. Let's have a look. Car Gamer still holds on to P1. There's still yellow flag against Duck Puncher. And Wooly holding on to the P9. Karma up into P10. And Duck has done it again. Oh, a wash! A wash! Has he been spun out, or did he just lose it? No, nah, nope. Sorry. And Duck is out. He's had... So Duck has retired into the pits. Oh, that is a shame for the Aston Martin driver. And Car Gamer's pulled out a 1.2 second gap over Panish and Mad Dog. Mad Dog is absolutely hounding Panish here. Mad Dog wants to extend that championship lead at the moment. If Mad Dog were to retire, Wooly will be on level points with him. I don't know, I missed it. And Kano's up in the P10. They're going side by side into the Wall of Champions. And what a move from Kano, but he hits the fence. He's hit the fence. That is not good news. And Wooly and Phoenix. Oh my God. Well, that. Yeah. That is not how that was meant to go for Phoenix. Okay. Oh, and now Kano spun it. Oh, put the commentator's curse on poor Kano, and he's now last. Well, she is not last. So Chris and Kahoo absolutely celebrating at that fact. Let's have a look at this battle. Oh, Phoenix and Henchman side by side at the hairpin. Scotty Mac just needs to chill. Mad Dog's got a time penalty. Oh dear. Oh dear, that is going to be huge in the context of this race, and Karma does not get ahead. Driver for it gets ahead of Karma, I should say. So Driver's up in the P9. All of Haas's points so far have come from one reserve, and that was notorious at Australia where he got a podium. War Machine's got a time penalty. That's incredible. Yeah. Let's not. Oh, Phoenix has spun. Oh, it's all going downhill for Phoenix. But it's still a long race. Phoenix can still get points if there is another safety car to come out. Which I'm guessing there will be. Let's have a look at the Zoltan Thomas battle. Not much doing here, but Zoltan is gaining. Oh! 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 Doodleson's up the session. Yeah, he's had enough. That could be one to look at for the stewards there. And Wooly finally gets easy. So Wooly doing absolutely everything right now. Not trying to get into any incidences. And now Easy's under pressure from Driver. Oh, Karma's hit him. But I don't think there was enough force for a front wing change. But Easy's going to get eaten up here. Oh, there's more contact. Oh, Henchman now looking for a top 10. And he's in the top 10. Easy's lost 3 positions in space of a sector. But he'll have DRS on this straight. Oh, War Machine's out! Oh my god, that is a big crash and it's a safety car! It's a safety car! War Machine was going backwards on the main straight. So now we're on lap 11 or 35. Kano's in for the hards. He's going to go to the end. George has come out on softs. And Phoenix is in for a wing change and he's on the mediums. I don't know if the mediums will go to the end. But if I'm one of the medium lads, do I box now for the hards and go to the end? Send it to the stewards, War Machine. And sorry, I did miss the move. So Mad Dog does get Panish, and Panish is in. This could be big brain plays for the Ferrari man. Oh, he's got wing damage. Ooh. Has Mad Dog gave him Panish some damage? I don't know, I missed it. So, if he did, that could be another penalty coming to Mad Dog's way. But the new order now, it's still Karma P1, Car Gamer in P1. Oh my god. Mad Dog P2, Thomas P3, Zolta P4, Divider P5, Woolly's up in the P6. Henchman's P7, Scotty Mac P8, Awash P9, and Panish comes out into P10. So he's still in the points. And I think everybody, including Hench and Scotty, will need to pit again. So some big brain play here from Panish. Drivers in P11, Karma P12, Easy P13, Urban P14, Kano P15, Phoenix 16th, and George is in 17th. Let's just have a look at the penalties. So George has got 3, Kano 3 from that lap 1 moment, Mad Dog's got 3, and Divided has got 3. Dave Pink drivers in the stream chat, lads. Let them concentrate on the race. Ping him in Discord, but do it after the race. And speaking of after the race, I cannot wait to read the tier 3 chat again after 2 weeks off. Oh man. Right, so as we on the safety car, we'll do some promotional work. So, ladies and gentlemen, FormulaOCE brings to you Tier 1 Friday night action with Mitchie 950 in the comms box here at Canada. Some big news coming out of Tier 1, so hopefully Mitchie will let everybody know what the situation is in Tier 1 tomorrow night here at Canada at 8 PM. I think that's a new time now because of daylight savings. Tier 4 on Saturday. Unfortunately, Mad Dog cannot be in the comms box, so I think Abyss is going to take over for Saturday with Tier 4. That is going to be an almighty spicy race here at Canada. And Sunday, I don't know who's in the comms box with Ping, because Kahoot cannot be here due to other commitments, which is understandable. So that will be 6:30 PM. And then straight after, go to Wallaby Racing League Twitch channel for the 6v6 triple threat between Wallaby, OCE, and Rapid, as we're going to go green flag racing as Cargam has an almighty slide as War Machine leaves the session. Can Mad Dog take advantage of it? No, he cannot. Half a second is the gap. So, even with that half spin, Mad Dog could not take advantage of it, and Thomas Irons up in the P3, Sultan's P4, Divided's right there, the P5, sorry. Willie's in P6, he just needs to bide his time. Just wait for the straights. As Karma makes the move, as he now gets a time penalty for that massive corner cut. He's up in the P11, a wash up in the P10, Panish P9, so he's gained the place of the safety car restart. And he's now hunting Scotty Mack for P8, who's hunting the henchman into P7. And now Thomas and Zoltan are about second away from each other, heading into the hairpin. Birthday commitments, yes. I didn't want to say just in case. But yes, it is actually Kahoot's birthday weekend, as the henchman losing some more time as Panish moves up into P8. What a safety car restart. This has been for the young Ferrari man, who's absolutely on an absolute tear. Zoltan gets a time penalty, and now Panish absolutely on the back of Scotty Mack. And he does not send it into turn 1. Oh, gee! That was some contact between the Wash and Karma. And driver hits the back of a Wash. Phoenix gets a time penalty. That's only going to be good for him coming into this race. So the penalties are starting to come thick and fast now. As we're not even half... Oh! Wash nearly loses it. And he's going to lose multiple positions here. Will he let his teammate through? I think he might. No, he won't. But he needs to. That is a AlphaTauri corner cutting like no tomorrow. And that is some big damage. And Divided's had a moment. Divided has had a moment. Oh my god, they're going to go 3 wide, are they? No, they're not. Whoa, Divided! What, Divided's out? Oh my god, what's gone? It's another safety car! Yeah, that's how it is. It's another safety car. What's just happened? I don't know. They're going nearly 3 wide heading into the Wall of Champions chicane. Panish gets ahead. Or was it Wooly? I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. What happened? Did you just lock up, or? Because I know one of them was trying to make the corner. An Alpine. I need to watch that clip back, because if someone's made a clip, let me know. Because I honestly, I don't know. Not at the last corner of the hairpin. No, I dropped out. I missed it. Oh, net dropped out. Oh, okay. That's fine, Chris. Glad that you're back, though. It's... I don't know how to explain it, chat. It was weird. So divided... Did you get damage from the hairpin? Because I missed the hairpin, but I caught the final corner, but I don't know. Yeah. It's definitely one for the stewards. Because I have no idea. So potentially there's probably been about 3 incidences that I've caught so far. Yeah, but can't celebrate just yet. Woolie's got a pit, and so does Thomas. They both got a pit. I wouldn't say easy W for Car, because he needs to overtake some cars that are pretty quick ahead of him, and they're gonna go, and they will be. Yes, he's on fresher tires, but he also does have Mad Dog behind him. So, how is Mad Dog gonna play this with this time penalty? So, safety car in this lap. We started 20, we're down to 15 with 5 DNFs so far. So now Thomas Ireland will be leading the charge. When will he go? He's got to give the safety car some time to go inside the pits. Well, driver does not have to pit. He's on 9-lap old hards. He's probably going to go to the end. But Thomas really waiting until after the chicane. And now he goes. And I thought driver was going to make a move into turn 1. Will he? No, he won't. No, he won't. Let's have a look. See car gamer here. Oh, Thomas Island spun! Thomas Island has spun off the safety car restart, and now it's a Ferrari 1-2. Car gamer's got a penalty! Oh my god! Oh, you just put your driver. You just gave him the curse, and now Mad Dog's now looking for a move. The top 4 that does not have any penalties, but Woolie will need to make a pit stop. And Mad Dog nearly hits the back of Car Game. Oh dear! Thank God for ghosting. Thank God for ghosting. Oh my god! Otherwise, that was good night nurse for Car Gamer and a potential championship changing moment. And Phoenix gets ahead. Oh! Oh! Well, Phoenix is probably going to be out now. That is a massive shunt. And Panish has the fastest lap of the race so far. And Phoenix has left the session. Tier 3. What else? So, gaps to leaders. I mean, Woolie's going to come out last, so he needs to start building up some gaps. But he's on so much older rubber. It's not funny, but he's trying to hold up the rest of the field as well. To give Panish a massive advantage. It's yellow flags. Oh, it's Scotty. Oh, that's some wing damage. That is 100% wing damage for Scotty. Oh dear, and now Cargamma gets Urban. Well, we've had 3. I think the max is 5. So with the 3 safety, is Wooly going to attempt the softs? 15 laps. And driver now has a time penalty. This is all coming up Millhouse for Panish. Everybody getting penalties, and the wash could cash in on this if there is a very, very late safety car and he's within striking distance of everybody. A wash could be on for a potential P4, P3. And now Cargamma will have DRS. I think, yes, he will. He'll have DRS. On the better tyres. He's got no ERS, though. He has no ERS. He is absolutely going to try and push as much as he can. And Zoltan gets the hench for P10. Cargamma setting fastest laps. And Panish has a 2.5 second gap. But we'll get out the gap. So 3.4 is the gap between Panish and driver. And we'll leave the gaps up just for a little bit so everybody can have a look-see. So if Wooly were the pit, he'll come out in 14th. As Phoenix's car just pits again. And now Cargamma is now joining the party. Half the tyre life has Cargamma on Panish, but he's got barely any ERS. Panish about the same ERS. I don't think Cargamma's going to make up the time to Panish. When does Wooly want to pit? And Mad Dog's got himself another time penalty. You're like sector 3. That's easy. Easy's had a moment. And this could be the end of Mad Dog's title lead. The first week back after 2 weeks off. And George gets another time penalty. 12 laps. Will 12 laps go the distance for softs? And Zoltan's got a time penalty. This is all coming out Ferrari. Cargamma just has no ERS to play with. And this is great teamwork. And now Driver's going to make a move. On to Car Gamer. Yes, he is. No, he's not. It's all coming out Ferrari, and there's Mad Dog as well. So, what Car Gamer needs to do is just chill behind Wooly and recharge his ERS. He needs to do that, otherwise he's definitely not catching Panish. He won't be catching Panish. He just keeps using his ERS. Just don't use it. And Mad Dog gets ahead of Driver. He needs to start making some moves as well and create some gaps. Oh, Mad Dog's locked up again. Oh, he's hit the fence. He's hit the fence. Poor old Mad Dog is not having the race that he needs, and the Car Game is still using his ERS. Oh, Paddy's got a 3-second time penalty now. Just pushing that extra mile. What is Phoenix's car doing, man? Urban's got a 3-second time penalty. There's yellow flags. Oh, it's the hench. It's the hench. Henchman having a moment. Down in the 13th. And Car Gamer does get ahead of Wooly. Doesn't need to fight because he doesn't have a penalty next to his name. But the gap is now 5.1 seconds. And that was smart. Just not risk it. You don't have a penalty. You're probably gonna box very, very soon. So that was smart from the Ferrari lad. Gap is now 5.1, but I don't know, man. I honestly, I don't know. And it Wooly is now in. What is he going to go on? And it's mediums. So he doesn't think the softs can go to the end. 10 laps. He'll be kicking himself. There's a safety car coming out now. But Panish still holds the lead. If there's a safety car, who boxed in for softs? Who boxes for softs? If there is a safety car. We'll get the fast lap is a 13.6 to Car Gamer. So there is the gaps at the moment. And Car Gamer is just still no ERS. Just none at all. So we'll have a look at this battle for 8th and 9th between Karma and Awash. That is the closest battle on track. Looks like Awash didn't have DRS. He does now. He's in the points. Thomas, oh, Thomas 5-second penalty for speeding into the pits. And he's going to chuck on the softs and go to the end. So let's just have a look at the gaps to lead. It's 24.7 seconds. If there's a safety car at halves, so you're looking like a 12-second gap for the pit stops. If Wooly can claw that back before the safety car comes out, if it indeed comes out, then we're on for an interesting end to this race. Question is, There's yellow flag. Oh, driver's out! Oh, he's at the safety car! Oh my god! Oh my god! And George is now going to drive through! Oh my god! And Easy's in with a chance of a race win! Are we gonna see a new race winner this season? And George is racking up those penalties. Yeah, a lot of drivers do have penalties. If I'm Thomas, do you box again to get rid of that 5 seconds? I think you have to. Oh no, Willie's out! Oh my god! What has just happened? I'm in shock! I'm not gonna look at the T3 chat. But oh wow. And Thomas has heard and said that he's boxing to get rid of that 5 seconds. And Woolie's left the session. He's thrown his Xbox into the Pacific Ocean. What is George doing? Oh, and George has left the session. This could be huge for Aston Martin and the fight between Alpine and McLaren. I mean, both McLarens are in the points, but I don't know if George can come back. Actually, I need to get him back anyway. Send him an invite. I mean, technically they both have. So here's the penalty situation. Panish Cargam have 3. Mad Dog Urban has 6. Zoltan Karma 6. George does have a drive-through plus other penalties. And the Henchman has 6. I'm just in disbelief at what is Phoenix's car doing? It's done 9 stops. And it's not changing the wing. This game, 10 stops. Are you absolutely taking the bubble here? And safety cars in this lap. Panish leads. So when does Panish want to go? And it's going to be green flag racing. Oh dear, George has spun around in the backfield. And Panish still holds on to the lead. Let's have a look at Karma and Zoltan. Zoltan really struggling here tonight. And he's going to fall down even further down. But he's going side by side with Karma. Oh, there's contact. Oh dear. Well, there's contact. And George is doing his drive-through. And Easy's just chilling. 2.8. He will win this race if it were to end right now. He won't now. It's 3.2. This is going to be huge in this final 4 laps. 4 laps to go. Panish fastest lap of the race. Of course. Yes, 11 pit stops. I think this is the final lap. A safety car can come out too. I wouldn't rule out Easy getting a P2 either. Car Gamer needs to be careful here. And Car Gamer really rinsing his ERS. Oh, Car Gamer's made a mistake. Can Mad Dog take advantage? No, he can't. There's no DRS yet. Car Gamer cannot afford. Oh, wrong one. Cannot afford to be outside that 1 second. That's probably another warning. He could be 1 away from another penalty. That could be all she wrote. If Car Gamer gets another 3-second time penalty, it's good night, nurse. Easy, he still needs to pick up the pace, otherwise he's not going to get onto the podium. He needs to pick up the pace. The Hanch 3-second time penalty. Zoltan's outside the points. 15 for Jords. Has Easy got damage? I think Easy's got some damage. I don't know where or when he got it, but he's got damage. And Car Game is out of ERS again. And Thomas has let Scotty Mac has let Thomas go through, which is smart because he hasn't got any penalties, so he needs to chase a wash because that is for net position. And Karma, he's still gonna fall down by the wayside because we've caught him on stream a couple of times, and there's still 2 laps to go. Yeah, it seems like that. There's the penalty situation, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to come on to the final lap. The final lap of the race. It's upon us. Karma gets ahead of Easy, but It's going to be for futile. Panic just needs to hold on for 3 sectors. Zoltan gets another time penalty. First sector is down. 2 sectors to go. Karma, another time penalty. He'll still get points, but not big enough points, unfortunately. Two sectors down. This is it. This is it. And Panish has a lot more ERS to use than Car Gamer. He's not gaining. He's not gaining. It's the Wall of Champions. And Panish, after starting in P2, is going to win the Canadian Grand Prix. Mad Dog P3, Urban P4. Karma will finish P5 on track. But due to penalties, he'll finish in P8. Oh my god, it's a car park. Zoltan in the end gets 1 point. 1 point. That 1 point could be crucial. And Panish gets the full 26 points as well. Easy P5, Awash P6, Thomas P7, Karma in the end gets P8, Scotty McNeely gets P8, he finishes P9, Zoltan P10, Henchman misses out on points in P11, and George will come home in 12th place, and Phoenix Cars just, yeah. Ah, yes, 5 seconds, well, he was still finishing P9. Oh no, sorry. I was looking at the wrong Alpine. So 5 seconds also needs to be added to Thomas's time. So we'll get the podium celebrations and then we'll invite the top 3 in. But what a race. What a race. So both Karma and Wooly have served the qualifying so they can qualify next week. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, it's Silverstone. Silverstone next week. Oh, I am looking forward to that. I am so looking forward to that. Silverstone is going to be fantastic. So Thomas with 5 seconds. I think. Oh no, 18. Oh, he'll go down to P9. He'll go down to P9, so he still gets points. To party. So here is the race order. So Thomas will go, he'll drop down 2 positions. So Karma will get P7, Scotty will get P8. And there a lot of DNFs as well. And I'm going to be shocked if we don't see 14 pit stops. 14. He's beat his grid slot. And we got everybody in. So we're going to kick off the podium. Let me just double check if my mic is working. Yes, it is. So we'll start off with P3 man Mad Dog. In the end, penalties cost you.
Yes, no, it did. It did. It was unfortunate. I was really looking confident for tonight, but yeah, no, I don't. I just pushed it way too far in the Wall of Champions. Yeah, so. But obviously it was good race. I tried to get past Car Gamer at the start of the race, but he's just got way too much pace. So, and the safety cars didn't help when I had to move on him. So yeah. But, you know, good race, and hopefully next one should be better.
Yeah, and also a couple of times a stream, you nearly re-ended poor car gamer, just sitting there at the hairpin trying to have a Sunday drive at the hairpin, and you nearly collided his gearbox.
So I kind of overbraked on one of the corners, like most of those corners. I thought I had a moment, but yeah, it just wasn't really working out for me braking. So I do apologize to the car gamer if I did had any slight contact with him, but yeah, it definitely was not my. I thought it'd be my race, but it definitely wasn't tonight. But I mean, P3 is still good enough, and I think I had a bit of contact with Mr. Reaper. I spun him out, but if I get a penalty for that, I get a penalty for it. But we still got the rest of the season to keep going, and yeah, I look forward to it. Yeah,
so your championship league comes down. Actually, no, it grows by 2 because Wooly DNF'd. But
yes.
Car Gamer is now 4 points behind you pre any stewards. And next week is Silverstone. What are your thoughts on that track?
Love it. I love the track. It's one of my best ones. I probably practice on it most of the time. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully my teammates should be in next weekend, but it was good racing with Kane. Unfortunately, he had that crash. He was kind of a bit annoyed in the party, but yeah, not so good. Not so many points for AlphaTauri tonight that I wish I would have had, but it was still a good race overall. And GG's to Car Game Panache as well.
Well, we'll look forward to see how you go next week at Silverstone. We'll move on to P2 Man Car Gamer. Well, you got pole, but it looked like Panish just had that little bit more pace than you in the race.
Yeah, I don't know whether to laugh or cry, to be honest. I'm happy with the podium, but so close, 4/10 off. Yeah, great drive to Panish. Unfortunately, I think strategy killed me today, to be honest. I should have pitted on the first safety car and then just ran my race from there, but I thought it was a bit too early to pit, but yeah, hindsight's a big thing.
Yeah, well, Panish pitted. He was on 6 lap old mediums when that first safety car came out, and when he saw that, it was like, oh, I'm thinking, oh, could be on for a win here, but that second safety car kind of screwed you.
Yeah, well, I don't know, like, it was quick today, so I don't know if I would have been able to hold him back, but yeah, I'm happy with P2, and had some good battles with Mad Dog as well early in the race, so yeah, on to, what's the next race?
Silverstone.
Silverstone, I'll take it over Canada, to be honest.
I'd like to apologise. Yeah. My controller just randomly disconnected, so we missed the first part of your answer. So I do massively apologize. Unless it was caught on stream, then thank God. Otherwise, I do apologise to Car Gamer for my controller randomly dying. But yeah. So 4 points is between you and Mad Dog after that Wooly incident. I'm not sure what exactly happened. It just crashed on the main straight. So yeah, it's under safety car as well. So I'm not sure. He was actually having a good race too. No, it wasn't involved in any incidences that I could see. But as I said, 4 points. 1 down, 9 to go. Silverstone next week, as you said, is your favourite track. You think you can still bring the title fight, or not title? Bring the fight to Mad Dog next week at Silverstone?
I think so. I mean, I'll take Silverstone over Canada every day of the week. Hopefully, shouldn't get any pens there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Still a long way to go. Like, I wouldn't count out Panache, to be honest. After the last few races, I think he can really stick it to me and Mad Dog. But yeah, it's a long way to go, as I said. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, we're just going to have to wait and see. But GG's, hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week at Silverstone. And now we go on to the race winner, Panish. Your second race win of the season. Mate, how does that one feel? I believe it's your second win in a row too, because didn't you win Baku?
Yes, yeah.
Second race win in a row, building up some momentum here.
Yeah, I really like Canada though. I like it's my sort of track, so not less so Silverstone, so might not be 3. But I lucked into strategy today, to be honest. I actually broke a wing and had to change a wing on that first safety car. So yeah, hitting on that first safety car was the go, and then having the later one to go back onto the softs was the saviour for me, because I was going to have to pit again for the softs and drop down.
Yeah, when that last safety car come out and you saw Easy Reaper in P5 with no penalties, did you think, oh no, I could be in a little bit of trouble here?
I was more worried about getting past by car game, to be honest. I didn't think I'd have the pace, but the softs were good. The softs were very good. But yeah, so much concentration not to get a pen, but still, my eyes popping out of my head. got the sweats, but no, it was good. It was good fun.
I think it could be either top. I don't think it's top 3, but I think it could be top 4 in the championship. Is the title fight on for you? Can you match it with Wooly, Mad Dog, and Car Gamer in the final 9 rounds? Bearing in mind we have 2 sprint rounds coming up as well.
Yeah, it heavily depends on the tracks, to be honest, because I'm very track specific. So yeah, I just happen to have a couple tracks that I quite good at, quite fast at. So yeah, I don't know about that. I feel sorry for Wooly because he rear-ended Jord, I think it was Jordex. He was yeah. So I think under safety car he broke up his ass. So I don't know.
Oh, was that what that was?
Yeah. Because he was in it. He was going to be there at the end.
Yeah.
And the brakes.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see him back on the podium next week at Silverstone. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We are done. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. We picked about 20 viewers, so it was a great first night back in. But don't forget, Tier 1 tomorrow night with Midge 950 with some big news regarding the Tier 1 Championship. That is going to be something to listen to. Tier 4 on Saturday. I think Abyss's take is doing comms on Saturday. And I'm not sure who's doing comms for Tier 2 with Mukping for Tier 2 on Sunday. It's all here at Canada. But until then, it is goodbye. We'll see you all for round number 10 for the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. See ya!
If you want to look as sexy, handsome, beautiful as this gentleman right here and an overall team principal champion, there's one place to go, and that is Sully's Shirts, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the custom-made shirts, the custom-made fonts, the custom-made phone cases today at Sully's Shirts. And don't forget to check out our friends at Rapid and Wallaby store as well at Sully's Shirts today. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, past races, current races, races where I course many safety cars. Check them out today. And don't forget our Twitch channel, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe, follow, and help us out. And don't forget our partners, Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League.